All right, Patriots fan reaction, week 1. Yes, I know I haven't posted a full video like this in a while. My phone's camera didn't work last year at the end of the year. Yes, I know I'm sunburned. I somehow got a ticket to the Nebraska-Colorado game, which is harder to get than a Taylor Swift ticket. Fuck them cars, by the way. All right, I don't care. I'm going to get demonetized. I'm not even eligible for monetization anyway. I barely post on this channel anymore. Patriots lose 25-20 to the Philadelphia Eagles. It was a bad first quarter, 16 points in the first quarter, turnover prone, a fumble that led to a Philadelphia score, a pick six. It was just not a good first quarter. Then the second quarter, last 4 minutes, 2 touchdowns, game 16-14. That halftime speech by Tom Brady was incredible. You bet your ass I will get my way into that Hall of Fame ceremony. In fact, if you have a ticket to this, if you could somehow get a ticket within the next 2 weeks, I will give you my Colorado USC ticket. You can see Caleb Williams for Shedeur Sanders if you can get me a ticket to that. This is just an open request at this rate. Please, that is an offer. If somebody wants to give me that, you've got a deal. Overall, I thought the defense did amazing. They caused a fumble at the end that put us right back in the game. Gave us a chance to score at the end of the game. I thought our special teams did very well. Speaking of the special teams, I was not happy about that 4th and 3 call with about 10 minutes left in the game. To go for it on 4th and 3, I didn't really like that. It was a call that I felt like we should have just taken the points, and we saw it because later on in the game, we had to go for 2 to get to a field goal range. If we had kicked the field goal, it would have been 25-23 at the end. And we kick a field goal to end the game and we win versus losing 25-20. But you know what? I'm not Bill Belichick. He's got 50-something years of experience in the NFL. I'm sure there's going to be questions about that in the postgame presser. Mac Jones did not look good in the first quarter. Last 3 quarters actually looked pretty good. Over 300 yards passing, 3 touchdowns on the day. He ran for that 2-point conversion that got taken back to a holding call by Calvin Anderson. And then, so yeah, the pick six, bad. The placement early on in the game wasn't good. I wasn't a big fan of the play calling early on. I felt like later the play calling got better as the game goes on. Week 1 is a very odd time. You know, you'll get these mental mistakes because it's just kind of getting your feet wet in the regular season. As for the offensive line, I actually thought they played fine. For an offensive line that was talked about as being, you know, one of the big weaknesses for the Patriots this year, and not having our 2 starting guards, Mike Onwenu and Cole Strange, it wasn't too bad of a game. It wasn't too bad of a game. They only let 1 sack. They had a couple QB pressures, but they gave Mac time to get the ball out. I will say, although Mac was getting the ball out pretty quickly in a lot of instances, but a very good Philadelphia Eagles defense. That was a main reason why they went to the Super Bowl last year, plus the addition of some guys on that Georgia Bulldogs team, the best team in all of college football, in Jalen Carter. You know, you pretty much have the Georgia National Championship defense in the NFL. That's like a cheat code. As for the Patriots defense, I thought they did good. I thought it was a good game. They only let 1 touchdown in themselves. All the rest were field goals or the pick six. The Eagles only got 2 touchdowns on the day. A lot of field goal attempts. A lot of field goals by Jake Elliott. A lot of long field goals by Jake Elliott. I think there were 2 that were over 50 yards. So, really, I thought, you know, even though we lost, I don't think it was a bad loss. I think, you know, the first quarter was terrible. There's no getting around that. But I think the remaining quarters were pretty good. My idea is that next week we're going to be better. We're going to go face Miami, and I think we should beat the Dolphins in that game. It's the NFL. You're not going to win every game. I know I'm not ranting and screaming and yelling. I was when I was watching the game on TV, but I can't really feel terrible about the game, considering the fact we were facing the defending NFC champions. We were facing a team that was favored by 4 points. The Eagles did cover the spread. I did bet on the Patriots to cover that. I'm kind of pissed off that we didn't get that. But you know what? It's okay. We go on to next week. We try to win against Miami. It's at home. And until then, see you.